Before this video does start, I would like to ask you like and sub. We're to 1,000 subs. And a disclaimer before the video does start as well is that some of these games are in testing phases, which you can get tester through invite, stuff like that, or you have to buy it, which I know Apricot it costs like $5 to get the game, sadly, for early access. And yeah, onto the video. Hope you enjoy. First up on the list, we have a game called Apocrypha. Sorry if I pronounced it wrong. This game is a game that is currently based off of Elden Ring and Dark Souls, from what I heard, and it is in extreme early access currently. A way you can get early access is simply from being in the server from 2022, or you can buy server membership for access. So once you love the game, there's currently nothing much to do other than just PvP, but you also testing phase currently. So for this game, they have multiple weapons, which include, let me pull it up. They don't want the miniature. They have katana, dagger, greatsword, sword, dual sword, spear, and they also have rapier. Now, on some of these swords, you can get some things like called enchants, which can buff your weapons. Like for example, this one applies a light effect to people, which is called a proc. Upon one-hitting somebody, you can let a proc. Here, that one's for. So they have Ephemermi, I guess it's pronounced it, Flame, like every other game, Embedded, which is a lifesteal, which has a reddish aura. They have Windu, which knockbacks foe on proc, just gives more knockback, and Withering, which affects a dark reality screen effect to people once you land enough proc, and it kills them over time, pretty sure. So I'll show some PvP clips just here, right about here. Alright, and now some more things about the game. So they currently are, this is the tutorial mapping, by the way. Here's a chest opening animation, which they're adding just more, I guess. So they have some quest lines, and then over here they have skill tree giver, but they changed the dialogue. I'll put a screenshot up. And so they have races, they have a lot of them. So they have Darken. I'm not gonna use it just because of the rarest race, but they have a good bit. They have Darken, they have Catfolk, they have Hive, they have Bertram. This is Fistborn to 0.5. And they also have Magic, which they're adding in the near future, which they currently only have one Grabmore for. So the cool system about it is like it's like a little kind of Osu clicker or whatever. You have to get kind of get it right. But so you can do E whatever, but the Magic's currently disabled, so they don't really do damage. And yeah, that's pretty much all for the game. Alrighty, on to the second game. Alrighty, next up we have Bulwark. So Bulwark is a medieval PvP game. So once you first spawn in, you can come over here. You can buy some weapons that have a nice big old selection, from a Sidewinder to a dagger to your own fist. And they also have some pretty cool armor customization they can do. I don't really care too much about it, just because I don't put too much care into it. But they have some pretty cool customization. Now, this game is literally just PvP, like that's all you do. So if you come over here as well, there is duel queues and team fight queue. So dueling is literally just a 1v1. They have pairing, fate, punch, and kick. I'll pull up some PvP right about now. So, in conclusion, this game is literally just a medieval PvP game, and if you enjoy PvP games that happen to be medieval, this one is just for you. So yeah, into this one, and we are going to go ahead and on to the next one. Hope you enjoy. Alright, next up on the list, we have our first One Piece game on the list, actually. So this game is called One Piece Second Dawn, and it is made by a solo developer. The graphics are pretty well made, actually, believe it or not. And so this game is also just a PvP game, but the fighting styles are very immersive. They actually have a good bit, actually. So they have two sword style by Sento Club Odachi, which is like a really long sword. One sword unarmed, which they have Roku and Blackleg and all that stuff. Pistol, rifle, slingshot, and dagger. Now this game doesn't really get too much updates on it, just because the owner of the game is working on a JJK game currently. But here's just some of the moves. You click E to draw your sword out. Here's what the M1s look like. Nice, kind of fast. They also have stances they can do, or M1 styles, which have basic and power. So there's the M1s, M2. They have quick blocking, parrying, and feinting. I don't know how you do the feinting. Here are the moves for Ito, whatever it's called. I don't know how you pronounce that. Let me turn the volume of this real quick. Here is the disabilities. That's my third one. Second one, sorry. That's my third one. Shion is the fourth one. Here's what it looks like. In like this bubble, there'll be like little dots for the people, but there's no one near me, so this doesn't really pop up. And for the fifth one is Poundhouse. The more you charge it up, the more bigger it gets. Sixth is Tri-Slash, I think is the name of it. And seventh is Dragon Blaze, which is like just open the air and throw a dragon. There's one more move for it, but I don't have it since the progression's really long and hard. But yeah, there's really not much to do in this game other than PvP. It's pretty fun if you have a bunch of people playing it. It really does get enjoyable. The community's still pretty active, even the game doesn't really get too much love. But yeah, on to the next one. Last and finally, the game that does get much love, and it just came out. This game is a Battlegrounds game. And so once you load in, you'll see there's a bunch of classes. I have all them unlocked. And so they're also adding a bunch more. They update the game like weekly. So first there is Ninja, Knight, Archer, Boxer, Sumo, Viking, Bandit, Rogue, and Monk. I'm going to use Monk just for this one. So what this game is, oh sorry, wrong one. So what this game is, it is a Battlegrounds game. And what you do in a Battlegrounds game, you literally just kill people. That's all you do. It's very entertaining and fun to do. I actually really enjoy this one, just because it actually gets much updates. But the combos can get pretty immersive. Like here's a pretty good Monk combo I use. It's 1, 2, 3, leg sweep, and get up. 1, 2, 3, palm strike, wait a little bit. 1, 2, 3, and then heavily assault. So this game is also based off of Smash Bros, which is they have like little hit system, like you can see the percentage above the person. Like the more they have, like the higher and further they're gonna fly. But it's very fun to down tilt people, and it's all around just very enjoyable to go in public servers and just cause mayhem. Yeah, but if you like Battlegrounds game, this one is definitely for you. This one gets constant love and feedback. It is very fun indeed. I really do like this one. This is one of my personal ones. I think I have like 35 hours in like the past week playing this game. This game came out like 2 weeks ago as well. So if you haven't heard it about it being a Roblox platform, you're kind of lost, not gonna lie. But yeah, as you can see, the more damage you do, the further they get flung. And they have up tilts, down tilts, you can throw in your combos. And yeah, all around the game's pretty entertaining and fun. So this will be the end of the video. Hope you all guys enjoyed.